I want to go across to Dr. Yan first. Can you explain on the basis of the research that you've done, the studies that you've put out, why you're so convinced that the virus that emerged from China cannot just be dismissed as a natural virus, that there is something amiss about what happened in Wuhan, which needs to be investigated far more thoroughly by authorities in China and elsewhere than has been the case so far?
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me. So briefly, I want to tell people I'm the one of the first scientists in the world to get into real research about COVID-19 virus based on my intelligence and also my network, very unique, extensive network involving doctors and researchers and labs, both military and civilian, and also China authorities, including CDC, back to December 2019. And also, I'm a medical doctor. At the same time, I'm the PhD virologist in the top coronavirus lab in the University of Hong Kong, WHO reference lab. So I also work with a lot of the WHO top experts in this field. And based on all the evidence, no matter scientific ones or intelligence ones, and my understanding knowledge about China government, I can tell people this is actually the virus after a lot of gain of function research and then gained a lot of functions to target human and owned by the China government and also developed by Chinese military and also civilian scientists together, then released to Wuhan intentionally, finally lead to the pandemic. So this is all the things you can verify online in my reports, and also you can verify by reading the other independent results. So no way there is virus come from the nature. So this virus actually, according to U.S. investigator, bioweapon investigator Asia's word, the odd of the virus come from nature is 1 in 13 billion. So this is unrestricted bioweapon developed by China government. That's why we really need to know the origin of this virus, because we would not let this happen again and again. And
so you're calling this a bioweapon developed by the Chinese army, but how strong is your evidence to back that claim? Because what we've seen over the last few weeks is a call for investigation into the origins of the virus, lots of serious academics saying that it may have been a lab leak, that it wasn't a deliberate weapon that was released in the outside world, rather something that just happened to slip out of the Wuhan virus lab, as opposed to something that the Chinese army wanted to unleash on the world, as it were.
You see, even last year, people strongly believe the scientists and also media told you that this is from nature, right? Yes, now the people start to shift to the right correction. I mean, they realize it's from lab because no evidence is from nature. But also, China government definitely doesn't want anyone realize it, because China doesn't want to be held accountable, and this is unrestricted bioweapon, so they can use it to counter the world. That's Chinese Communist Party's idea, communism ideas. This is their strategy developed for over 20 years. Especially recent years, they accelerate it, recruit advanced knowledge, and using the international scientists' help and get money from U.S. by cheating and other ways. So that's how they do it. And finally, their success. So this virus actually developed based on one unique bad coronavirus found by PLA, by Chinese army, and owned by them. And then in this virus, they leave a lot of evidence, even in the genome, like in the virus fingerprint. So all these things can show that this is really Chinese Communist Party's novel bioweapon, not traditional.